Salut pour tous, soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec REDD Zanetti. We are talking about the new carbon market. In the former episodes, we did a comparison between the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement in order to showcase the similarities and the difference between the two agreements. Then we talk about methodologies. So every methodology we had in the Kyoto Protocol is accepted into the Paris Agreement, but not the credits. The permanent credits from the Kyoto Protocol, they do migrate it to the Paris Agreement, but the temporary credits, the ones that came from silviculture, those are not being accepted into the new Paris Agreement. And the Paris Agreement now has the 100 years rule that we talked about in the last episode, and which drives projects into applying discount rates for the shortening of this 100 years period of permanence. Take for example, and of course, now in the Paris Agreement, land use intensification is one of the main activities that can generate carbon credits. There are two main areas for generating carbon credits within the Paris Agreement. You can reduce emissions from fossil fuels burning and the use of mineral charcoal, or you can increase removals. So land use intensification has a major role to play on increasing removals. What we don't have into this new agreement is the possibility of generating REDD or REDD plus credits. This is not part of the new carbon market. You cannot generate any credits from avoiding emissions from land use change. This is not part of the agreement. You will have discount rates for your activities. Of course, reforestation is still an activity. You can have credits from your reforestation activity and more credits when you manage this intensively. Take, for example, 1 hectare of land. If you just reforest it and you won't be exploring, managing the forest, then you can have over 45 years, something below 100 tons of credits per hectare for the 45 years, applying all the discount rates. If you manage this forest intensively, you will have 400 tons of credits or even more, due to the high intensity, and depending on the destination of the products you'll be taking, this amount of credits is going to increase even more. Let's talk about it in the next episodes. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. REDD Zanetti for tous les amis africains.